Hey there, it's Peacekeeperalex. This is the Psychic Gamers, part of the the Psychic Wargamers, part of the Psychic Gamers. This is going to be the Psychic Wargamer stream number 2. We're going to take a look at continuing the Yellow Turban Rebellion Total War Three Kingdoms campaign. I'm a psychic medium able to discern spiritual entities around myself. My psychictivity sort of led me to understand that certain interaction within the digital and gaming, that there is a spiritual awareness and interaction taking place. I sometimes go to the spirit that my main spirit guides indicate in regards to my gaming content. As a psychic medium, I'm aware of certain situations unfolding around me, and there is sometimes turbulence in regards to the spirit realm around us during certain moments. The fact that battle within the spirit can arise is something in which I find to be true, and I discern spiritual movements and energies at times in regards to those sorts of things. So I apologize if there is certain chatter and moments of pause in which I might be utilizing certain communications. There are times when I am doing certain spiritual mechanisms, and it's done to try and protect and defend myself as well as others. That main spirit guides need. Main spirit guides, current information in the light takes precedence in regards to the Psychic Wargamers and the Psychic Gamers. The way my main spirit guides indicated, I and others to find my main spirit guides are advocating for what my main spirit guides needed in regards to these advocations that my main spirit guides needed, the way my main spirit guides needed. With that being said, on to the show. I'm going to continue in regards to the Yellow Turban Rebellion campaign.
If there is no end in sight, then the people will grow weary of the protracted conflict. A swift and decisive end to this matter may be in your best interest. Peace can only be achieved with greater understanding. China's chaos is a reflection of heaven's discord. Cosmic balance must be restored through diligent work towards harmony. With each passing day, we grow closer to China's unity.
The path of enlightenment continues. So we originally beat back Sang Hu of Ithahan, and they tried attacking us, but we were there to stop them. So we're going to continue to try and potentially take Jiangxia, a settlement, and raise our forces. As you can see, some of them are battered, so we're going to want to put them in the city, recover the troops, maybe recruit,
Infantry are the baseline troops,
and not right now.
They are incredibly versatile on the battlefield and are best formed in long lines to clash with the enemy.
Infantry units will do most of the fighting in battle, either when defending or attacking. As such, an infantry line will often be the target of most enemy flanking attacks, so use fast cavalry units to protect them. So we're going to end turn here and get a little bit of cash flow next turn. And we are getting attacked here. And this is not going to be good. I don't know if we're going to win this one. I think we're going to retreat because they're attacking one of us. So I don't know why my brethren isn't supporting to a certain extent. Yeah, Huangzhou. I'm going to retreat. I don't know if that was the better route, but it might be. Yeah, it was. Let's stave them. Get these troops over here, and we'll be able to hopefully stop this from happening. Share the wealth, as our teachings decree that all should have a fair share, as each and every person is equal under the rule of Huang Lao. We have gained a bountiful amount of gold from our recent endeavors, and must decide how to use it. Distribute the wealth, beloved lord. 10 public order. Share with the officers. Noble individual, 10 satisfaction. Keep it old, 500 treasury. So I did distribute the wealth in the last Let's Play. That is, so I think I will do the share it with your officers. And this is like the Total War Three Kingdoms, the Psychic Wargamers Let's Play number 2. Yellow Turban Rebellion. So
Buildings can grant local as well as global improvements. Public order, population growth, and food production can all be improved by constructing the right building.
There is no sadness in death, only renewal. Bring news of what occurred in my absence. I return. How fare the people?
I think we're going to try and attack here because we have quite a large army and they sent forth not as much as we have. And there is the retreat.
Looks like it will fall in your favor. You may pass on command to one of your subordinates, so you can concentrate on more pressing matters.
Interesting. So I'm wondering why we can't do this. Is he on a stanch march? He is on march, so we're not going to do that. But I do want to take this guy out. I still think we can take him with the amount of units I have. So if we go over here,
No two battles are the same.
and it is, he does have these supporting forces here.
Tactics and units are best
It says that we're not going to be... See, I'm going to withdraw then. That was not what I wanted to have happen there. I should have attacked him then. That was the better way. And I'm going to have to... I want to march then, go back to right to the capital. I don't want to get caught outside, so we'll leave that there. If need be... China's vastness is matched only by the many exemplars of wisdom and might that traverse it. The following individuals of note are currently visiting our lands, and we should not hesitate to engage the most promising to our service. Fei Lan and Hushu. The following armies have been forced to withdraw. He and Bai Tai. Not good. Can we bring up you, man? It's all locked. That's regality. So what we want to do...
Those that serve your cause gain experience over time. Encourage this growth and guide their development to your advantage.
Different relations with the characters. That is really cool. Commands physical strength, admires intelligence, commands flexibility, commands physical ability, supports war, loathes superstition. Yuan Shu and He Yi dislike that. He respects decisiveness. If you're going to act decisively, don't talk. Oh, very good. Very good. Followers, you can add followers here. Ancillary, not in use. Not in use. Eavesdropper, trader, and force master. Equip. Clay cup. Plus 6 authority, plus 6 satisfaction, plus 10 cunning, plus 10 authority in regards to the Book of the People. Book of People, sorry. Plus 3k population growth, enables encourage. Equip. There we go. That's good. true. We can still equip a trader. I think it'd be good for He-Man. Looks assignment surplus markets plus 5% trade influence. There we go, we'll leave that. And we are back here again, and it looks... No recruit. Can't recruit in this stance. So we're gonna go next turn.
Only by becoming the one true emperor can you unify China under your banner.
As a psychic medium, I've come aware that I can talk to the light at times, different kinds of afterlife and things of that nature. And one of the things I utilize in regards to the light is certain kinds of defensives and things of that nature, which can seem fairly rigid. And there's a lot of people that take a look at a lot of different things that I could be doing and say, why are you not doing that? You can speak with the light and it hears you. You can apologize for immoral actions and there's a lot more than that, though. You could speak to it. You could say, hello, what's going on? I miss you. Or what's it like? You know, you can speak to people's spirit from where you are. Imagine that we're unable to discern spirit at certain times, but imagine that we're on a certain kind of stage where a lot of spirit are able to see us and interact with us in certain manners. Even if some seemingly aren't interacting with us, it might not necessarily be the case. So, as you can see in regards to if there's, you know, thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, if not billions, and potentially more so for some of us, you know, the famous people. You never know if they got a lot, you know, and potentially not. I mean, maybe not. Maybe one person famous in one-dimensional existence is more of an average, you know, Joe or a regular person in another. There is things like that too. And so the idea was to sort of, though, to speak to the light, and talk with it. But the thing is I have been talking with the light. At times. Anyhow, I think there's this idea that if you want to talk about arts with the spirit around you, you could just speak, and you don't necessarily have to discern the response. Maybe you see that response when you pass on you know, a life review, things of that nature. There's different kinds, and there's layers of life reviews, things like that. You see maybe more of a focus in regards to physical life or your live dimensional life and things of that nature, and then later on you see another kind or a different kind. There's different kinds out there that exist. Wisdom and scholarly consideration will lead to a better future, my lord. We have many scholars willing to assist in shaping a just and virtuous society. Construct a scholars' lodge so we have a central place for keeping and studying sacred texts. Treasury plus 5,000. Whoa, plus 5,000. I'll take that. He seeks talented warriors to help lead the rebellion. The people are eager to rise up and fight for our cause, my lord. We should organize them under a captain and have them join our army. Yes, Yellow Turban Supreme Captain. Oh, sorry, Yellow Turban Spearman Captain. My bad. From board, bonus experience, 1290 for He. Treasury 1,000. Oh, this mission aborted. Not good. Challenge aboard He. Marches to prove the Yellow Turbans have strength. I think I read this last time. Your virtue increases balanced. When the great way ceased to be observed, benevolence and righteousness came into vague. The Tao gives life to all. Virtue feeds. Materiality shapes and energy compels. To honor the Tao is to honor all things, to nurture all things, and create all things. Continue to refine your understanding of the Tao, and so yourself. Mission success. The Yellow Turbans strive for balance in the world. Character recruited. Estimated salary 100. Bonus experience 5160 for He. Action developments. Heavenly Reason. The Heavenly Reason does not quarrel, but it's sure to conquer. It speaks not, but it's sure to respond. It summons not, but attracts men naturally. It works patiently, but is sure in its design. the Achin minister Wang Yun, fearing the tyranny of Dong Zhao, sends his adopted daughter to the capital. His plan is to have her destroy the relationship between Dong Zhao and his adopted son, Lu Bu. Wonder how that works. Out. And Cilire gained herdsman with a goatee, nonetheless. Right. Yeah. I was confused. I thought this was a different era. For frick's sake. Whatever. Well, you need to research your mustache history. That is the mustache history. Well, okay. You don't know why. Jesus.
Members of your court can be sent on assignments to benefit your faction.
Issue assignments.
Assignments to see where you can improve.
Pingai. Satisfaction 25. Innate satisfaction. Plus 10 in recent events. Plus 9 traits from people in power. Plus 5 authority from people in power. Plus 4 forms of technologies. Pingai. Public order. Supervised construction. Stimulate markets. Plus 75% income from commerce, silk, and spice. For frick's sake. Plus 12 public order. So I think I'll supervise construction. I think is what I want here. I will do. What do you think? Pingai or Yuyan? He's 63, but he's happier. So maybe. Pingai soul sign is, and public order. We'll go with. Perfect. Okay. Raise army. Huzu? Huzu. Chen farmland. Beset on all sides is what it looks like. Does have a normal stance. I think I'm going to bring both these armies and I think I'm going to try and we're going to see if we can take this settlement. And I think we're getting 573 next turn. I think we got to actually pick some technology here. Call for the warriors, plus 20 enlightenment. Relinquish valuables. Looking for a specific building. Was it the Scholars Library we were after? That one's decent too. think it might have been the Scholar House. I can't remember if that was it or not. I'll try that. Yeah, Scholar's Lodge it was. We're gonna let
We have thought long on this.
we have an offer from Hang Shao. Just form coalition. Hang Shao invites you to form a coalition, establishing a non-binding agreement to fight mutual enemies. 88 for 10 turns. I agree. Sounds good.
Feelings about you proved true.
Should you decide to fight, you will be joined by reinforcements in battle. All the better to surround the enemy and drive them from the field.
Alright. This is going to be a good battle. We're going to quick save here, I think. We're going to start battle. Huangzhou, Humushan, and Zhang Hu against Guoda, Baitai. And then we have some supporting as well. Alright, so we got the reinforcements coming on the right side. And we're starting off with 4 peasant archers, 5 yellow turban warriors, militia, virtue, and 1 unit of yellow sky heralds. So, Goda, give him the arrows, and the melee we're gonna give to He-Man, the scholar. Go with Crane's right wing. So we're going to try and move towards our reinforcement area.
Enemy reinforcements are arriving.
And he has arrived. Their units are retreating backwards, it looks like. If I had some horsemen, I do have some horsemen. I'm gonna put these guys with the archers. Yellow Turban Warriors, gonna put with He-Man. Try and get these guys grouped up before the enemy gets here. We have more troops than them, so I think we'll be okay. Yusha. We have Yusha here. these small shielded warriors. They look got the armor and everything. And we do have one unit of horsemen. Let's take a look at the enemy. What do they got? 2 axe band. Zhang Hu, one of the generals. And they're kind of drifting right now. They're not really looking like too happy about engaging me. You know, Lancer militia, Jai militia. Got some archers, Jai militia, Saber militia, more archers, archer captain. And they're now turning this way, so they are going to come this way. And our other general has arrived as well too, by Tai. So they are marching over here now, I think. Now the horsemen are still staying put. We got, so yeah. They do have a decent sized amount of troops. We have more. And I'm going to start marching outwards.
Your zeal is lacking, He Yi. Then I shall fight all the more fiercely.
So, mounted Lancer militia on the left side. I'm going to engage them with my horsemen and then send spearmen following right after.
Our comrade is under attack.
My spearmen coming to support, and those horsemen are going to be out of here now. Retreating already. You can see my archers hitting the enemy units right now as they approach my lines. And the generals, the enemy horsemen generals, are attacking that that left flank engagement. Enemy right flank. And the frontline engagements are happening. You can see the dead litter of the ground from the archers. A lot of archer fire, a lot of hits. And those horsemen didn't get a chance there.
You are too pathetic to survive. Do not waste your breath. You will need it. Our men are running, the spineless cowards. Ahead, swordsman. Move, move. Attack! The time has come. Spearmen, stand ready. Faster! Attention, archers. Shoot! Archers ready. Loose!
So I'm sending my right flank to sort of support the engagements that are happening. 2 axemen trying to attack right now. Sending the bowmen into fire on the left flank here, and they are hitting home. Left flank is gone now because of those archer firing.
You can do better. Amazing that you can both talk and battle.
So you can see the enemy folding here a bit.
To attention.
Still says that it's in their favor. Left flank, there's an engagement. Saber militia kind of taking on peasant archers and Yellow Turban warriors. All along the line, still fighting happening. Sort of sandwiching this halberd infantry, giant militia. Enemy retreating, enemy archers finally moving in here a bit, but there was... Axeman trying to retreat, but falling right into the large portion of warriors. Now my guys are surrounded. 3 units on the outlier past the front lines. Spearmen getting attacked by archers, axe band, and saber infantry with those archer militia right in the mix there. 4 units on 3. I'm going to slow this down a bit. And the enemy is crumbling a bit here. So that initial engagement's not as deadly as it seems, but I'm going to send more of my swordsmen here.
I will defeat you.
There's a general engagement happening right here. He is now engaged in single combat as well. He almost throws a spear. Did he throw the enemy's spear there? Holy smoke, that was epic.
The enemy warriors are running. Ha!
peasant band taking on these horsemen here. 17 mounted lancers. Lancer militia. Interesting to see the sort of interaction in regards to these two units. And the mounted Lancer militia have fallen back. Then the archer militia comes at him again now. This peasant band is taking on some stuff. The two general battles still happening. But for the most part, we've, I think, won this solely pretty much in our favor. 1,800 to 600 troop count. I'm going to speed it up a bit. There it is. They are fleeing. And my other general is right in the middle of a wild fight right now. Same with the 87 unit right now. People's War Band kind of chasing off some archers. So just one more general battle, and we did lose. No, we didn't lose. We didn't lose the general. No, we didn't lose. No, we did not lose the general. This one was really down to the wire, though, a little bit. Whoa! Just about to watch their general win.
The enemy general falls! Ha! Oh, what a shame!
Just a survey of the battle. And all the way over here. So initially, they had sent their units straight at me. I had most of them in a line. Left side, I sent my horsemen off, and spearmen to try and cut down their horsemen. 2 units, and both ended up retreating, but they had sent a unit of swordsmen to attack me, and I didn't get a chance to retreat those spearmen. So they kind of were lost, I think, to a certain extent, or at least retreated. And the horsemen finally retreated as well, too. By the time their units had reached mine, the archers had taken out quite a bit of them. So they hit our lines, and they were already a little bit depleted. We had a lot of archers. Yeah, about 7 units worth, and it worked. couple units folding on the right, so then we could just send our troops in. But to be quite honest, even if they hadn't folded, the sending of the troops on the right, we had about like 4 or 5 units in spare, so they weren't going to be able to do too much, and we're going to lose this one. And the really cool general battles going on too. Our generals prevailed.
We won with integrity. Now let us celebrate with abandon.
Sang Ho, I say employ. Oh, he refuses. I will release. Characters, family, and their friends like you more. The rivals may dislike you for it.
Let the captives go.
Ransom.
It would be unjust to punish them further.
The first rule in diplomacy is to know who you are dealing with. Each warlord approaches diplomacy differently. Some are more skilled in it, some are more trustworthy, and some will even turn on you if they sense weakness.
Let us get this over with.
Not good. Of course. Why would they not do that? That isn't good at all. I'm not going to be able to make it there on time anyhow. So, Jiangxia. I think we try and take Jiangxia. I need to raise some sort of army here. Put up some sort of fight. Uzu.
Spring is gentle. It is time to reflect on events.
I don't know if I'm going to get a chance here if Lu Bai attacks me. Runan's probably going to fall here. And that's true.
Live the peasants. Deflect with shield, cleave with sword. Remain supple. Strike true.
A battle is upon you. Consider the size and types of units in each army, as well as who the attacker and the defender is, in order to develop a winning strategy.
Yeah, it says we should win this one fairly easily.
Time is precious. Their lives are not. Come.
General battle happening here. See the archery sort of hitting as one of my generals approaches He-Man.
Do not relent! Our noble brother is being attacked!
And the archers are making quick work of this small pocket of units lumped together.
Our victory grows ever closer!
See swordsmen approach. Put up a good fight though, that's true.
Show no mercy! The enemy warriors are running! Ha!
See in the background those certain units getting chased down there. It's the last stand here. This militia. No, and that's it. The general's still battling. Thrown down between Yu Wei and Guo Da.
What cowards!
Getting real close there.
The enemy general falls! Ha!
Victory.
Make ready!
Surveying the battle. Tactic on this one was straight up going at him. And, yeah. Archers made quick work. Victory.
The people's
The
voice
enemy's
cannot be silenced.
defenses have fallen, and now those that cower inside await judgment. You may occupy or sack the settlement, among other options. Each will leave it in a different state, with its own consequences and advantages.
Settlement captured. Jiangxia farmland. Deployed 1818, lost 136. Deployed 461, 461 lost. Enemy captured 85 on my side. He defeats Huangzhou. Occupied and 8 wounded.
We will bring righteousness to this settlement.
And now over here.
Flushed with conviction, strike true. Ready yourselves. I return. Count fair the people. The way is the only law. Welcome, my lord. Your presence is heartening. Gather your strength. It is foolish not to rest. Bring news of what occurred in my absence. Return to standard position. My aim is precise.
If Lu Bao attacks, that's gonna be interesting.
A person's destiny is revealed by the traits that emerge over the course of their life. These will be embodied as strengths and weaknesses that shape their actions.
What should we go with here? There's more in the sea that can be glimpsed on the surface. It's locked currently. But I can get it if I go with inspiration. Gained off charisma. +3 resolve, +5 instinct, +2 enlightenment, +2 public order, +10 unit morale. Off of all fronts. 6 instinct, 6 authority, 2 enlightenment. A soldier always fights better when they know their sides and rear are protected. Radiate vitality and you will inspire others to do the same. Next year's followers here we can use as mathematician, 4 reserves, 4 cunning. It's a good one. Accessories locked. Weapons. Interesting. 9 next expertise, ancillary not in use. This one's better, I think. Armor. Way.
Spring is pungent with promise.
Next turn. He did.
Battle is upon us,
He attacked.
but the enemy. Your forces have met with defeat. Gather the
Decisive defeat.
rebuild your strength, and take the fight back to the enemy.
I didn't fully know what delegate meant, and I just figured it out. Auto-resolve. I apologize.
China can boast some of the finest roads in the world. The best routes are through central China, and traveling along them will hasten your movement.
Bring news of what occurred in my absence. The sweltering heat threatens to loosen focus.
Your missile troops are best kept to the rear of the battle, out of reach of the enemy. Their long range enables them to harass from afar, but they will suffer in close combat.
Missile units can be distinct enemy unit battle line. Try pinning the enemy in place with your infantry and then have your missile units target their flank. Remember that you can also set your missile units to skirmish or stand fast. Settlement loss, Runin. I think I'm going to call it here. Take it easy, people.